Welcome to the Boston Garden, the home of the Celtics, where today the Boston Celtics play host to the San Diego Clippers, the first meeting of the year between these two clubs. Key man he is in this team. He's the guy they can probably least afford to lose. Here's Larry Bird. Nice move. That's right. For the Celtics, one of the surprise teams this year in the NBA. Larry Bird, and he's fouled as he goes. Well, they said coming in here, he's one of the great players to come out of college basketball.
All the other areas of the game, he more than makes up for that little bit of George Gervin out. Gervin scores so well. Lloyd Free would love to lead the league in scoring.
It's quite a battle. Bird, that'll be, nope, it's a two-pointer. He was not outside the line. Bill Fitz thought he was.
Yeah, he was. Tommy G.
The Clippers. Archibald directing things. Bingo Smith having a tough time with Maxwell inside. Three-pointer. Larry Bird hitting a three-pointer.
He's got two himself.
We may have a record today.
That's right.
Bird is a three-point attempt. Roby, left-hander. And Bird battling. Look at him fight for the board. He got it. He's fouled.
What a job. Bird and Maxwell were in there. Two great offensive rebounders. This San Diego.
Bird already has 12 points in this game.
Beautiful left-handed hook shot by Roby. Bird just came through. Nader and Wicks put that ball up on Swen Nader, who picked up the foul.
Bird scoring well. You know, like he's going to go to that standard in a hurry. 19-16 on the three-point play for the Celtics. From the line as well as from the field. And here is Bird coming up forward. And you can see how quickly you've got to make the transition to the other end or you're going to be caught napping. Here's Bird. Boy, did he look tough there.
There was a mismatch that time. Lloyd Free was guarding Bird, and that should never happen out there. And the Celtics took advantage of it.
Bird already with 15 points. Bingo Smith going back to the other end. 1986 from Philadelphia. Has he played all that much, Keith? What's been the story with him?
He played quite a bit at first. As Larry Bird makes a beautiful steal from Bingo Smith.
Boy, Bird is really playing a game here in his first
left foot and cut back to the basket. Sidney hit him with that nice pass.
44-42, Larry Bird. Bird having an outstanding afternoon. He looks like he could be headed for one of his biggest days of the year. 19 thus far. Bird comes away with it. Up to Carr. Bird again, and he's doing it all.
Not only Larry.
3:52 to go till the end of this first half of play. Celtics losing Friday night. San Diego trying to break a 5-game losing streak, and Bird's on the move. Left-handed.
And he's on his wallet after that shot.
Roby comes out of the pack, and they're all jumbled up there. Bird hustling down. Larry Bird, great effort. Look at that pass. Roby then will be called. Bingo Smith wheeling in. Oh, that is another tough shot. Here's Bird bringing it down, and they have 3-on-2. Archibald, and he hits the deck again. That guy's on the floor more than anybody in the league.
Boy, he sure is.
The ball right now. Chris Ford will have another crack at it. Off to Roby. Bird, very good ball move.
Oh, how about that pass? 4 passes that were just beautiful, moving that ball around. That's what Dave Cowens talked about at halftime. We've got
Free on him. Free, a big, strong guy. As we mentioned, jumps so well and yet has the great touch. Here's Bird, 6'10" against 6'6", and we have a
not like a big guy that just comes down and sets up in the lane. Moves and he passes that ball so well. And when he finally does set up down low at 6'10", 6'5" guard just can't guard him.
You see what he's done today, 25 points. He's headed for a big afternoon as Free continues to mount the points. Here's Larry Bird, and he comes back and answers. Here's Archibald directing traffic as we have 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ford to Bird. Bryant couldn't do anything with him.
That's just unbelievable, that play. He gave the fake pass. Both players went with the fake, and he just dropped it through. One thing that Larry Bird does very well, when a player is coming to the basket like that and he's beating his man, he makes sure that the guy's not going to make the basket. He doesn't try to hurt the player, but watch on this foul right here. He just makes sure there's no way, Lloyd, that you're going to make 2 points on that.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Broken up by M.L. Carr. Great hands by Carr. Archibald. Bird, he just goes down the middle. That play, kind of pushing each other.
That's right. Bryant held on to Bird's hand that time. He couldn't get away.
Bryant hit it dead center. Bird, and he now has a career high of 33 points.
That's the best way to do your talking.
Judkins is the guy some people speculate may leave when Maravich is added to the team. Bird on the move. Larry Bird has already established a career high, now has 35 points for the afternoon.
Sensational move by Bird from the outside. Nice pass coming over the side. Malavik cuts off the baseline. Good one step to the right, down the middle. And Hart hardly any help at all. Joe Bryant comes over, but he was very late. You've got to have somebody clogging the middle in there, so he's got to pull up on the outside.
Boy, there's Malovich out of San Diego State. Carr with a rebound. And here we go. Bird to Bernstein, and that was a good team effort. Bernstein let the guy have it.
I'll tell you, very, very rarely do you see a play like that with two men going down and the other player giving it up to a teammate. That's really sensational. That deserves the applause.
Yes, it does. Bird leaves, and a standing ovation here from this Boston Garden crowd. 36 points for Larry Bird.
Bill Fitz grabbed him as he was going by. He's got one final word for him over there. Don't foul in the backcourt like that anymore, Larry.
Cherry Production.
On my arms, Brad Pitts. All these niggas do act gangster. Niggas ain't gangster. We got plenty gun. We got plenty clips. We got plenty gun. We got plenty clips.
Welcome to the Boston Garden, the home of the Celtics, where today the Boston Celtics play host to the San Diego Clippers, the first meeting of the year.
Interesting things, Billy. Virginia Tech has 12 rebounds. Indiana State only 3. Virginia Tech has 5 turnovers. Indiana State 2.
Ball game. As a matter of fact, as a team, Virginia Tech may leap as well as anybody around. If the guards can really get up, so therefore when the guy goes inside, they can come from anywhere to block the shot.
Those are yesterday's scores you're looking at there now, including that big upset of Iowa by Toledo at the buzzer.
There's the 2-3 zone again on the out-of-bounds situation. Almost another turnover.
8-8 the score. Virginia Tech down 6-2, took the lead 8-6, and now it's 8-8. All loose for the shot is Ashford from the side. It goes in and out, and look at the leapers under there. Picked up by Carl Nix. And now you can notice him to see Nix slow down and wait for everybody.
That was a very important time.
It's a little too blurry. It's a too bloody. The too bloody. Trying to find something good to watch. Let me see something. So I know that I really have too much.
40 new Sunbirds with prices starting at under $7,000. The all-new Pontiac Grand Am under $8,200 and the luxurious Pontiac 6000 under $9,300. Put the freeze on high prices with a front-wheel drive highway hugger from your New England Pontiac dealers.
Hi, I'm John Papel, owner of Wellesley Toyota. On behalf of Red Auerbach and the Boston Celtics, who couldn't be here today, I'm proud to announce that the world champion Boston Celtics have decided once again to make Wellesley Toyota their official dealership. And no wonder. We have the best selection of Toyotas anywhere and at the lowest prices. So take it from me, John Papel.
Wait a minute. I'm John Papel. He's not John Papel. This is my commercial, my cars, my announcement, my dealership. Besides, he doesn't have any hair, and I do.
Welcome back to Hartford, everybody. The Celts are up 8. Here's that point you were talking about, Rick.
Nobody measures it like Bird does and connects as often. Takes his time, sights it, counts the stitches, lets it fly, and watches it hit net.
Great picture for fans who got the Boston Globe on Monday morning of the shot Larry Bird took to win the game. The picture on the front page looked like something that would be in a book or a clinic on how to shoot the jump shot. I mean, the form was just perfect and falling out of bounds in the whole 9 yards, but from the picture you couldn't tell. Looked like he had posed for it. Tyler can't hit outside. Tries to save it and doesn't.
Terry Tyler's been struggling with the jump shot so far, and he's usually pretty reliable with it.
Bird running the baseline. They find him. Takes the fall away. Doesn't count, but I tell you, he has buried the last 4 shots he's taken. Here comes Carlos Clark into the ball game. Danny Ainge will go to the bench, and Tony Campbell is up quickly off the Detroit bench, and he'll check in. Terry Tyler will take his first rest of the night.
You know, Mike, that last Bird shot, even though it didn't count, was like an exclamation mark, telling the Pistons that, hey, I'm still here and I can still hit it.
They go right back to Larry, who's immediately fouled by Benson.
Well, Benson's got to be talking to himself at this point. Larry has hit everything, and Benson is trying different things to try to get Larry off his game.
Larry's been to the line 24 times against the Pistons this year and has hit 21 of them.
Not bad form from the free throw line.
This is the 5th straight quarter that Larry Bird has had 10 points or better. He's got 13 here in the first, and the Celtics are up by 10. Boston a little double team pressure. Isaiah smiles at it as Carlos Clark comes out.
Just a little trap just to slow Isaiah down.
Here's Benson spinning on Bird. No. Larry the rebound. Looking to break himself. 5th rebound for Bird. Takes it down. Cross court DJ. Dennis the pull-up. Boy, the last 2 performances by the Celtics in this building, they may want to stick a playoff game or 2 in here.
Kind of tough to defend against Boston with this strong inside game with guys like Ainge, DJ, and Bird hitting consistently from the outside.
39 points with still 47 seconds left. Foul's going to be on Carlos Clark.
I think you'll see Isaiah at this point try to take Carlos Clark to school a little bit, realizing that Carlos doesn't have a whole lot of experience. Gets him to go along baseline, draws the foul.
That's first on Carlos. It'll put Isaiah back at the line for a couple.
Given Detroit's offensive lineup at this point, I wouldn't be surprised to see Isaiah try to isolate against Carlos Clark a little bit more.
All right, Thomas now with 7 here in the first. A couple of possessions left. It's 39-29, Boston by 10. Bird wants the ball on Benson. Hits again.
Absolutely no hesitation. Turned and fired.
15 first quarter points for Larry Bird. Just kind of having a little day for himself out there.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Campbell can't hit outside. Gets his own rebound. Takes it in traffic. Stuffed by McHale. Up on the break to DJ. He's got Bird with him. Bad pass. Campbell was in the lane. DJ fighting to get it back, but Vinnie Johnson comes out with it. DJ got a little casual on the pass as he saw Bird on the wing on the break. Isaiah for 3. No. Rebound McHale. That'll do it. Celtics have put 41 points on the board here in the first quarter. Their lead is 12. 41-29. Second quarter action coming up when we get back.
Thinking smoke.
Alcohol burns in more ways than one. Excessive drinking burns American business to the tune of $54 billion a year. But often an employer can provide referral to alcoholism counselors when job performance slips. Employer intervention can save lives and careers and makes good business sense. This message is from the Will Rogers Institute, White Plains, New York.
Here's a tale of 2 weekly series, the heights of the NBA Weekly and the in-depths of Sports Probe. keep a pace of the fast break action of the NBA. The NBA Weekly is jam-packed with what you want to know. Then go beyond the box scores and meet the people who make sports more than just a game. The legends, the controversial personalities, all face the firing line on Sports Probe. The NBA Weekly and Sports Probe, 2 weekly series tailor-made just for you, only on Sports Channel.
It took winter a while to get here, but now, whew, is there anyone who was not ready for summer? Here at Barbres Buick Datsun in Lynn, we're so ready that we're giving away free air conditioning right now in the middle of winter. That's right, a free air conditioning is yours for the asking on any 1985 Buick you buy this month. So don't wait for summer. Take advantage of this red-hot Barbres deal now. You'll thank yourself for a real cool move in July.
Welcome back to Hartford, everybody. Mike Gorman along with Rick Weitzman. Second quarter just about to begin. 41-29. Celtics are up by 12. The next Celtic telecast is on Friday, February 1st, when the world champions take on the Kansas City Kings at the Boston Garden. Join Rick and me in Celtic action beginning at 7:30 exclusively here on Sports Channel. Vinnie Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, the backcourt. Earl Currit and Tony Campbell. Major Jones up front. Detroit doing a little bit of a isolated 2-on-2 game here. Curriton's turnaround doesn't go. Good rebound by Jones. Bird comes away with it. Larry on the break. Couple of fakes. All alone is Quinn Buckner, who just checked in, and he throws it away as Max couldn't get the hand.
Good defensive recovery by Vinnie Johnson.
Here's Vinnie Johnson, the leaner for 2. Then he can fill it up.
Let's see what Earl Curriton can do against Mr. Bird. Curriton is a leaper. He'll go for the fakes.
They go to Larry. Good move by Curriton coming over the top to slap it out of bounds.
Well, Curriton's been pretty versatile for the Pistons. He gives you the power forward game. He'll also back up at center.
And Thomas just jumps in and steals Bird's inbound pass. Tony Campbell over Carlos Clark, and Clark commits the foul. Campbell mad at himself for not getting the three-point play.
Well, the Celtics have shown a tendency lately when they get off to a fast start to get a little careless with the ball. The ball here is stolen. Vinnie Johnson stops at the foul line, gets it off to Campbell on the left wing, who fakes, goes up under control, draws the foul. Good foul, actually, because Campbell wasn't able to score the hoop.
Rookie out of Ohio State, 6'7", 210-pounder. Has seen some good minutes for the Pistons so far this year.
Where's number 00?
Yeah. Bird goes right into McHale. McHale over Jones. That's a matchup the Celtics are going to like.
Major Jones has been around a while. Played for Houston for quite a few years.
Great basketball playing family, I'll tell you. Vinnie Johnson, yes.
Vinnie Johnson has had some great games against the Celtics in the past.
6 points for the kid out of Baylor. And Detroit hangs tough at 8. Bird just takes it outside. It's almost like whenever he wants to, he does. You know?
And even if the defensive man pushes him out further and further, it doesn't matter.
If he wasn't such an intense competitor, you might think he'd get bored. Vinnie Johnson not able to hit. Bird fights for it. Good tough rebound, though. There's another offensive board, and Campbell lays it in. Detroit hanging tough on the offensive board that trip. Carlos Clark gets a double team. In a bit of trouble. Somebody's open. Carlos can't find him. And now the foul on Vinnie Johnson. Carlos felt he had been fouled any number of times there.
Yeah, there's one right there. There's the foul that they called, and I can't understand why Vinnie Johnson looked around saying, why did you call that foul on me?
Cedric Maxwell goes to the bench. Robert Parrish comes back in. So the Celtics got a big front line with Bird, Parrish, and McHale all in the ball game. They go right at the Chief. And the foul is going to be on Earl Curriton, who got a piece of him on the way out. Here comes John Long back into the game. Vinnie Johnson goes to the bench.
Well, with that last Celtic substitution, it puts the rookie Tony Campbell on Larry Bird. Chuck Daly is showing every kind of defensive look and every kind of player that he can find to try and cover Bird and stop him. So far, he hasn't found the answer.
In 5 seasons with the Celtics, Robert Parrish has Never shot lower than 54% from the field and never shot higher than 55% from the field.
That's pretty consistent.
Yeah. Tony Campbell with 2 more. Again, Detroit keeps hanging around in this ball game. 47-39. Again, the matchup Boston likes with McHale, and he gets hammered by Major Jones.
Rather emphatically, too.
Yeah, well, Major said, okay, you got me in the air, but you're not going to get the hoop.
That's right. And if I have to own one of your arms, I'm going to do it. Here it is right here. Nice up fake by McHale. Throws his body in, knows he's going to get creamed.
All right, Kevin will be at the line for a couple.
Detroit's got a lot of guys who will go for the fakes. Guys who like to get up and try and reject shots. Guys like Curitin, Major Jones, Terry Tyler, Tony Campbell. Those guys will go up. So Boston intelligently are using those little up fakes.
Here's Isaiah getting by McHale at half court. Campbell free, no. Buckner trying to keep it alive, and I think a foul is going to be called on Quinn Buckner as he bumped Daryl Curitin along the baseline.
Boston at this point is giving up too many offensive rebounds. Where Detroit is really attacking the offensive boards and keeping things alive. Here's the shot by Campbell. Buckner gets a hand on it. Curitin grabs it and gets fouled.
Yeah. Quinn gave him a little push after he froze that there. I think that's what the call was.
Well, better than giving up a layup.
Major Jones answers over the top of McHale.
Good strong move.
Certainly was.
There aren't that many players that will take Kevin low like that and go up over him.
Isaiah Thomas has gone to the bench for the first time. Here's Bird. 2 more. 19 now for Bird. 51-41, Celts by 10. 8:49 to play here, second quarter. Mike Gorman along with Rick Weitzman. Isaiah Thomas has gone to the bench for the first time. Long hits the jumper.
Isaiah won't be there long now. He's got to play a lot of minutes for this club. And he's a lot like Bird in that respect, that he likes to play a lot.
Yeah, wants to play them, is right. Clark, a leaner. No. Carlos, the offensive board. Yes.
Good job by Carlos Clark. Missed the first one, went right after the second one, faked it, and scored. Here it is. Here's the fake. Goes up, misses the first one, grabs the rebound, fakes again, and goes up strong and makes the deuce.
Back live, John Long missed a jump shot, and Clark got the rebound. Waves Kevin McHale through, who was ahead on the break. Now they go right into Kevin. 2 more.
Well, again, that time Major Jones gave up the easy position and McHale down low.
Boston lead back to a dozen.
Anytime you don't challenge that inside position, you're in a world of trouble.
Vinnie Johnson, quick shot for 2. Didn't like the way things were developing, so he just put it up himself. Larry Bird a little late coming into the offense. Now they find him. Telling Long to get his hand off him. Gives him a couple of fakes. John Vanek got. You could hear Bird saying, "Get your hand off me."
You could read his face. Get your hand off of me. And again, finally Vanek called the foul.
That's an interesting matchup with John Long on Bird. And there's another foul on Long.
Well, Chuck Daly is irate. He is on the sideline yelling at Bruce Alexander, and here's a technical foul. Oh, Chuck. Chuck was a little bit upset.
I guess he was.
He felt that Bird was pushing off and elbowing off to get the position. But actually, Larry did what he had to do because Long was being very physical against him and trying to take the position away.
Bird buries the tee. Let's see whether or not John Long remains on.
Here come the Stormtroops, Isaiah and Lambier.
Let's see who they match on Bird, though, this time.
They have tried, let's see, they've tried Long, they tried Campbell, they tried Benson, they tried Curitin, they tried Tyler. Is there anybody left? I think Chuck might be saying, is there anybody on this bench who wants to cover him?
Bird's 8 out of 10 from the field and 3 out of 3 from the line. He's got 6 rebounds and 3 assists.
That's not a bad night's work.
I know. We got 7:20 to play in the first half. Just in case there's anybody here in Hartford who hasn't seen him before, he's going to show him what he can do. 22 points. Isaiah dumps it off. Puritan, no. Bird almost got the tap in. Look at him banging the offensive board.
Awful lot of offensive rebounds and keeping the ball alive for the Pistons.
So they just volleyball it up here, right?
There's the shot that Puritan misses. Bird almost tapped that thing in. Lambier gets a hand on it. Lambier again. Parrish. Too many offensive keep-alives.
ML Carr just checked in. He got a quick hand in on Vinnie Johnson.
ML will give you a little bit of that physical defense.
Yeah, I guess. We'll go out and bump a few folks for you. Campbell around a screen, in and out. Lambier and Parrish bang each other.
I'm here.
It's going to be on Lambier.
I'm here.
I don't think there's any love lost between those two guys. They've played against each other so many times that always trying to get a one-upsmanship.
We've got a timeout, 6:55 left to play here first half. South's up by 13, 58-45.
Where are you hurting the most, Jimmy?
Name it. Better straighten up.
Yeah, we don't want to disappoint your fans.
No.
Hey, Jimmy, good run.
You had him right from the gate.
Your best deserves the best.
2 Bud Lights.
The less filling light beer with a first name and taste.
Hey, Jimmy!
Right.
Bud Light.
Come and save with Ken and Dave. They're working out for you. At Manufacturers Marketplace, I'll tell you what they do. In video and TV, they've got the most of every kind. And stereos for car and home phones, they'll blow your mind. Stocking over 50 brands at prices mighty low. Every Wednesday right through Sunday. They stretch to save you dough. So cut the fat with Ken and Dave stores. Hey, they've got 3. Hingham Plaza, Watertown, Route 1, West Roxbury. Kick, they'll save you money. Super deals, no sweat. At Manufacturers Marketplace, lowest prices yet.
When the game is over out there, down this hallway, through this door, the game goes on for Globe Sports Writers. It's the same dedication to covering the world you'll find every day in the Boston Globe.
And tomorrow, inside the Globe's living pages, baseball expert Peter Gammons reviews the new play Bullpen. It's based on the Red Sox. Plus, you'll find a wrap-up of tonight's Celtics-Pistons game, Wednesday, in the Boston Globe. Well, last time the Celtics were in New Jersey, they shot 65% from the floor for the game, and that's exactly where they are right now. 22-34 as we look at Detroit Piston head coach Chuck Daly. A little calmer than we saw him just a few moments ago. And Robert Parrish will be at the line for a couple.
Celtics have been very, very good from the line thus far. They are, in fact, perfect. 15 of 15 from the line. I thought they were shooting pretty well. Dick Light just gave us that stat.
Tony Campbell on Bird. Got him in the air. Missed the shot. Bird the rebound. Foul on Campbell.
Campbell makes a real nice move here.
Yeah, he sure did.
He up-faked. Went strong to the hoop. Here's the little up-fake. Got Bird up in the air. Went strong to the hoop. The only thing Tony Campbell didn't do on that move was draw contact from Bird. He had Bird up in the air. He probably should have leaned in, gotten the contact, at least gotten something out of that. And as a result, I think what he got out of it was a foul on himself.
The Celtics spend a lot of time at the free throw line here.
And capitalizing, as we mentioned before.
Yeah. They are 17 for 17 from the line. 62-45 in the 6 minutes to play.
Hey,
in the
what's
first
up?
half. Outside jumper is good from Vinnie Johnson, and ML Carr gets the foul.
Vinnie Johnson is so strong physically that he can go up for the jump shot, get bumped, knocked off balance a little bit, and still make the shot.
We're going to keep Dick Light busy here tonight. They keep putting points on the board at this rate. Cale the clear. DJ takes it himself. No. Bird was there almost for the tap, and Lambier lost it out of bounds. Good pressure from Parrish from behind.
Just a little bit to let him know he was still there, and that if he got careless with the ball, it was gone. There's Casey trying to give some instructions to ML Carr.
Okay. Well, it hit the backboard, but I mean, we still hit it.
I think we're the
You can
officials.
hear John Vanek here. I think he said they hit the backboard.
I think what he wants to do is reset the time clock.
That's the top of my head, 21.
Off the top of my head, 21, says John
Yeah,
Vanek.
but then it came down and we were banging. They never changed possession.
So Seltz will get 21 seconds here on the clock.
Yeah, he's saying it never changed possession, but I thought that Lambier had possession of that ball. Try 21
seconds is pretty liberal, too.
It's a long time in this game.
Parrish misses the easy one, and it's out of bounds off Curran.
I think Robert
Seltz again get a hoop.
Oh, really? But yeah, I'm live right now, y'all. This is not like a YouTube video or nothing. I'm really sitting here live in the chair watching. I just put on a full game. But I could see y'all chat and everything from my phone. So I could definitely see all of y'all. But this was good to everybody, man. Appreciate everybody in here. But yeah, I'm about to start it back up again. But yeah, I'm actually live right now. It's not a video.
This trip, no matter.
I think Robert was surprised on that there was so much space between he and Lambier.
It's their third opportunity this time up as Detroit can't get the handle. They go right back to the Chief. Spins. In and out. Rebound Curran. Isaiah lost it. Now he's got it. Vinnie Johnson around the Thomas screen. In and out. Rebound. Back up and in by Curran.
Good strong rebound by Earl Curran, and once again the Pistons get on those offensive boards.
Curran's first hoop of the night. Boston by 13. And Casey Jones wants a timeout. 5:49.
Yeah, I mean, so far the other channels I do is cool. I'm gonna just stay away from that one channel. That's all. I'm gonna just stay away from that one channel. But after this, I probably am gonna upload a video though, just to let y'all know. So I definitely will have a video uploaded. Probably in like after this game is over. It's like 2 hours, so I don't know if I'm gonna finish the whole game, but I'm just looking at the times. I definitely will try to post tonight. But I told you I'm gonna go live, so I had to keep my word.
And left to play here, first half. 62-49. Boston. We'll be back.
Get a good look at the first Nissan Maxima SE and find a lot of car. An all-new fuel-injected 3-liter V6 engine, track-stable front-wheel drive, electrically adjustable shocks, more performance than you'll ever need. The new Nissan Maxima SE. A car built to perform on the track is a lot of car for the road.
Major Motion from Nissan.
It's your Datsun dealer.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer, you never know what you'll get.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
Hold this, will you?
So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light, because everything else is just a light.
Strike.
I kind of laughed when Robin asked me to do an Escort commercial. You see, I'm 6'9", and Escort's about 4'6". But when Robin gave me this Escort with these special options at this price, well, I had some face to save. So I called this number and told Robin straight out, I'd rather drive this Escort than sell it to somebody else. Sorry.
We've got 5:49 to play here, first half. Mike Orman along with Rick Weitzman. We're in Hartford for the Celtic and Piston game. And Rick, the Celts led by 12 at the end of one. They're still up 13, yet Detroit is doing a much better job on the boards here.
They sure are. Boston at the end of the first quarter had a 15-10 rebounding advantage. In the second quarter, so far, Detroit has an 8-5 rebounding advantage. 7 of those 8 rebounds offensive. And we talk about it, but the Celtics have gotten this year 592 offensive rebounds, which is very, very good. The Pistons have 721 offensive rebounds.
Foul on Dennis Johnson as he just tried to stop Isaiah from getting off on the break. And you heard the reaction from the crowd. Bird missed, and everybody went, oh.
Just to let a few folks know he's still human.
The Celtics are over the limit. We're going to have a lot of free throws here, folks. 5:35 still to play.
We've already had a lot.
Yeah. Comes Scotty Wedman in the game, and Larry Bird will go to the bench for the first time.
In case he figured he missed a shot, he must be tired.
24 points for Larry Bird here in the first quarter and a half. Isaiah has himself 9, and the Pistons are within 11. Danny Ainge back in the ball game with McHale, Parrish, M.L. Carr, and Scott Wedman. Detroit getting very aggressive defensively. Parrish the miss, Parrish the board, the fouls on Lambier.
Chief worked hard for that.
Sure did.
Here's the pass from Wedman, a good pass inside. Parrish has that inside step, takes it to the hoop strong, expects the contact, and it wasn't there on the first one. Gets the contact certainly on the second one. But with a player like Lambier around, Parrish always expects to get at least bumped every time he goes to the hoop.
Celtics scored their last 7 points at the free throw line, and I think that's the first time they've missed tonight. Parrish 1 of 2. He's got 13 now. Isaiah finds Vinnie Johnson. Vinnie Johnson, the offensive board, and got it.
One of the better offensive rebounding guards in the league.
And you could see him adjust that shot to get over McHale, too.
He has no fear. He'll go in against anybody.
He's got 12 points off Chuck Daly's bench. Here comes Wedman around the screen. They go to McHale. Bumps Benson in and out. So the rim is kind of squeezing the Celtics a bit here the last 2 or 3 trips. Here's Vinnie Johnson, lost the handle. Curran in traffic for 2.
He made sure of that one.
Sure did. 4 points for Earl Curran, and Detroit back to within 8 with 4:39 to play. Carlos Clark up talking to Casey Jones. He'll be coming in the ball game. Hale got a step on Benson. Reverse layup won't go. Harris tries to keep it alive, picks it up off the floor. Short with the jumper. Rebound to Tyler. Loose ball. Chief tracks it down at half court.
Quick hands by M.L. Carr.
M.L. had a thought about the three-pointer. Goes instead to McHale. He's stripped and fouled underneath. And Curran is really upset as he walks away from the play, thinking he had all ball.
It seems like Kevin McHale is too conscious of some contact and expecting the contact. He gave an up fake there where, in a lot of cases, he wouldn't ordinarily. We've seen Parrish do the same thing, give an up fake almost every time because Detroit has such leapers who will go for that fake. But there are times when you don't really need it, and it throws your offense off. At least it throws your shooting off.
Pistons were on a 9-1 run before that free throw by McHale. Evans got 8 points on the night. Benson swinging hook. No. Harris the rebound, and who's the foul going? It's going to go on the Chief?
No, it's on Carlos Clark.
Albert Parrish was staring at Bruce Alexander. It's Carlos. Let's see if we can pick it up underneath here.
Here's the shot up. Carlos, yep. Good foul. Good foul. Got a good piece of Vinnie Johnson on the rebound. It was a good call.
So
because most times The official would call that on Parrish.
DJ into the lineup, and Carlos Clark goes to the bench. At the line will be Vinnie Johnson, who is the Piston high scorer in this game. You can see the shoulders on this kid. He could probably play free safety for a couple of clubs.
Just the build, the whole build on him. Strong legs, thighs. But a strange release on the shot. Not something you teach a younger player. Don't release it behind your head, but he's used to it, and it works for him.
Didn't get a lot of ink really in college. Played at Baylor, was the #1 pick of the Seattle Supersonics. Definitely has found a home in Detroit. Got rich this year after the Knicks made him a free agent offer. Wedman outside, looking for DJ. Goes instead to Parrish. Ainge is free. Takes it a little closer. Hits off the glass. So Danny, who had a quick 6 early before going to the bench, now has 8 on the night. Boston's lead 11. 3:25 now to play here first half. Benson a hook shot. McHale got a piece of it. Parrish clears. Ainge up ahead to DJ. Pull up Dennis. Tyler with the air ball. DJ almost stripped Isaiah in the backcourt. Thomas just kind of bumps off him. Parrish the steal. Here's McHale on the break. Will he get it? Yep.
Good lead pass, and McHale did not make the mistake of trying to catch it and dribble it in. He let the ball bounce, and he ran up to it.
Celtic bench smiling on that one. Take a look.
Here's the outlet pass. Just throw it down there, and Kevin just runs under it. Takes a quick look around to see if there's anybody trailing him, and just lays it up.
So McHale now in double figures with 10, joins both Robert Parrish and Larry Bird in double figures for the Celtics. And don't forget, you can catch exciting Whalers action here as Wayne Gretzky's Oilers face off in Edmonton on Sunday. Gretzky, the high-scoring offense, should be a challenge for the Whalers. Join Don Blackburn and Rick Peckham at 8 o'clock. That's Sunday night, February 3rd, on the best of Eastern sports, and that is Sports Channel. We've got 2:54 to play here in the first half. Celts have already put 69 points on the board.
That is a lot of points in a half with about almost 3 minutes left to go.
Boston is 7 of 15 shooting from the floor here in the second for 47%. Detroit 11 of 27, Rick. So they have taken 12 more shots than the Celtics here in the first 9 minutes or so of this quarter.
And a lot of those have been on second
Offensive
opportunities
boards, yeah.
on the offensive boards that they just haven't capitalized on. If they started to capitalize on those offensive boards and make some of those shots, it would be an awful lot closer game.
Yeah, and they're not really getting. They got 13 points out of Vinnie Johnson, 9 out of Isaiah, so that's 22, 8 out of Long. So 30 of their 56 points have come from 3 backcourt players. So they're not getting a lot of performance up front.
But that's as we expected it to be in the beginning of the game, that their offense would come from the backcourt because Tripucka gives them a lot of points.
Yeah, Roundfield has had some big
and
games
Roundfield can score some points for them too. What they haven't gotten so far tonight is some offense out of Lambert. A whole lot of offense.
The Detroit bench has 23 of the 27 second quarter points they have scored. All right, Vinnie Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Curitin, Benson, and Tyler out there now for the Pistons. Larry Bird will stay on the Celtic bench. Tyler backing his way in. Can't hit. Tap won't go, and Ainge comes away with a rebound. He's had some big rebounding games lately. He had 10 on Sunday. DJ. Got it.
That's experience right there. The time before down the floor, he threw up an air ball. Never a hesitation in taking the next one.
And a whistle and a foul is going to go on Wedman, I believe, as he bodied up Tyler.
Well, here's the pass in. Scotty's playing Tyler physically, not letting him go where he wants to go, and bumps him before he makes the move. So gives him 2 shots on it, yet Tyler made the basket, which is a little bit surprising.
Here comes Larry back into the ball game with 2:19 to play first half. Boston's lead 14. Tyler hits them both.
Played one game right after he broke his nose, couldn't even see, but he got out on the floor and played.
Bird dumps it into McHale. Gets Benson in the air. Hits and a foul will go on Benson. About a year ago, Rick, we were out in Detroit, and the Celtics down the stretch just
I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back.
picked on this matchup unmercifully to beat the Pistons.
Yeah. Well, here Kevin again gives the up fake, gets Benson a little bit off balance. Kevin establishes the contact and then goes up and makes the shot. But doesn't make the follow shot.
Here comes Isaiah trying to push it up. Bullet pass cross court. Vinnie Johnson. Double pump. No. Benson's got it. 2 minutes now to play here first half. Cross court Isaiah in traffic. Nice move for two.
Goes right into the trees, uses his body well, protects the ball, and makes the shot.
Bird trying to flash through. He's got Tyler on him now. A couple of fakes. Parrish finds him. In and out. Robert the rebound. The hook. Got it.
There's an offensive rebound back at you.
Yeah, 15 for the Chief, and the Celtics have got 75.
75
yeah.
points.
Looking at a 150-point game here.
With 1:20 to go.
Isaiah. Another rebound for Bird. Larry takes a break up himself. Goes behind his back. Finds DJ. Dennis. Long with the jumper. McHale, good job to keep it alive, and Parrish has got it. Gets stripped, knocked out of bounds. Isaiah got a piece of itself, so keep it with 20 on the shot clock.
Chief was saying, please, guards, come here and get this ball from me real fast. I don't want to dribble it out here.
Bird dumps it right into McHale. They're going to pick on Benson again, and they get Kevin for the travel this time.
Well, that time Benson stayed home, didn't go for the up fake, and Kevin got caught with the travel.
Detroit now slowing his pace down a little bit. They trail by 12 after one. They're down 15 right now in the final minute.
Here's the little pick and roll game.
And McHale is going to be called for the push on Isaiah outside.
Now the Celtics are switching on that pretty quickly, and the last couple of times Benson has set the pick and released to the hoop, he's been wide open.
Isaiah has done a lot of his damage at the line tonight. He's there again.
He has the ball so much, he penetrates so often, that he's going to find himself at the line a lot.
Both clubs are just making free throws look awfully easy tonight. And there's a foul on Isaiah. He thought he could come for the steal and got there a little late.
Not a good foul. Really not a good foul in this situation in the backcourt. 39 seconds to go. Danny had the ball and had a full head of steam up, and Isaiah virtually had no chance of stripping him with the ball.
Not Danny, an 85% free throw shooter at the line. Shouldn't have said that. Got the second. Gaines with 9. Celtics will get one more shot at the ball here. 76-62. Thomas, quick move. Boy, just little explosion out of Isaiah there.
So quick that the Celtics big guys couldn't even react to close up the lane, which they do very, very well normally.
Boston cannot burn up the clock here. DJ, leaner, tap Dennis Johnson for two.
When you talk about offensive rebounding guards, we mentioned Vinnie Johnson, but you also have to mention DJ.
As Detroit now looking for the final shot of the half. 78-64.
Isaiah doesn't want to slow it up. He says, I can get 3 shots off in 9 seconds.
Takes it in traffic. Good pass, but Puritan wasn't there, and that'll do it. We have played a half here in Hartford, and the Celtics have put 78 points up there. Our score at the half, 78 for the Celtics, 64 for Detroit. We'll be back in just a minute. And we are back here in Hartford, everybody, just about ready for the second half. Quickly, let's take a look at some of those numbers from the first half. And you're going to see the Celtics shooting 55% in the ball game, 28 out of 51. Detroit at 40%. Free throws, both teams shooting extremely well from the line. The rebound advantage to Boston, although the Pistons, well, they're only 12 to 10 on the offensive board. They had a big burst there, certainly in the second quarter.
And you know what's surprising? You look down one more column, you've got 6 turnovers for Boston and 4 turnovers for Detroit, and this has been a fast-paced game.
Certainly has. Bird, as you see, with 24 points, he's got 8 rebounds and a couple of personal fouls. Parrish has got 15. McHale 12, Johnson 10. So the Celtics got 4 players in double figures here in the first half. Ainge has got 9. On the other side of the ledger, Thomas with 15 to lead the way for Detroit. 13 for Vinnie Johnson. Lambeer with just 8. They need a little more production out of Lambeer if they're going to make a run at him in this game, I would think.
No question about it. And Isaiah from the floor is only 3 for 7. He's only taken 7 shots from the floor. He's 9 for 10 from the line. Of course, he's taken 2 3-pointers as well and missed them both.
All right, Long and Isaiah will be in the backcourt to start off the second half for Detroit. Benson, Lambeer, and Tyler up front. The Celts will counter with the regular starting 5. Bird, DJ, Danny Ainge, Robert Parrish, and Cedric Maxwell. We're underway, second half. Lambeer outside. They go Isaiah in the corner. Little runner. Got it.
Isaiah Thomas.
They being the Pistons, just don't waste any time on the offensive end.
There's no percentage in hanging around the offensive end too long. Just get it and let it fly.
Cross court to Bird, who doesn't waste much time himself. Long with that one. Max tracks it down and loses it out of bounds. It'll be Detroit ball.
Well, everybody was so surprised that Larry missed a shot that everybody stood around and watched it.
He's missed 2 in a row, and that's a serious slump for that guy.
Switch, DJ!
Might have heard Maxwell yelling out, switch, DJ, and then Isaiah just bangs it home anyway outside. Isaiah must have looked at the halftime stats and said, I'm going to go catch Larry here. He's now got 19. DJ. Rebound Lambeer. Pistons can get this back in single numbers again. John Long thought about it and buried it.
Took his time, and Boston was a little slow reacting defensively. And Casey doesn't like it, and he's calling a quick timeout.
You betcha. 10:53 to play here, third quarter. 78-70. Celtic lead is now to 8.
I wasn't even sure I could make a go of it.
Fleet National Bank is looking for businesses that are looking to grow.
I knew our thinking was sound because we have the right kind of experience. But it was our bankers who really opened my eyes to our potential.
Fleet's already helped thousands of businesses all across New England.
It's sort of funny thinking back. The people at Fleet thought we could pull this off before we thought we could. Thank goodness they were right.
Fleet National Bank, New England's business resource.
This bud's to everyone who tackles the changes and challenges of that new promotion.
This bud's for you. There's no one else who does it quite the way you do. So here's to you for all you do. Give me 5.
Yep, just for you, that distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do. This bud's for you.
Hot selling. Front-wheel drive Pontiacs. In stock. On sale. Your New England Pontiac dealers have the front-wheel drive Pontiacs you need for New England winters. Sporty new Sunbirds with prices starting at under $7,000. The all-new Pontiac Grand Am under $8,200. And the luxurious Pontiac 6000 under $9,300. Put the freeze on high prices with a front-wheel drive highway hugger from your New England Pontiac dealers.
And don't forget, fans, Members Only is the brand that's changing the way America looks. Members Only is now the first name in fashion for the entire family, and you can find it in fine stores everywhere. 10:52 left to play here, third, 78-70, Celts by 8. Thomas is out there on Ainge. Bird popping out. We get a whistle and a foul by Bruce Alexander away from the ball. It's on John Long.
Held on to Dennis Johnson trying to cut through the lane. Detroit has tightened up defensively.
Yeah, Chuck didn't like the call. Here's Bird. Got Benson in the air. In and out again. He's missed 4 straight. Benson unable to hit from the corner. A little deeper than you'd expect Ken Benson to be throwing up jumpers. Into Parrish. No. Benson the rebound.
Lost
All of a
control
sudden,
of the
nothing's
ball.
going in. Yeah. Isaiah dumps it off to Lambier. Nifty feed by Isaiah.
And Lambier got down the floor. Here's the penetration. Isaiah, without breaking stride, goes up, dishes it off to Lambier on the left wing. How did he see him?
Yeah.
Win all that traffic.
You're right in the money, too, for crediting Lambier for running the floor. DJ over Long. Nope. Rebound Tyler. And the Pistons can get to within 4. Isaiah. Rebound Bird. Larry up to Danny on the break. Max is there with him. So is Bird. Nice bit of footwork there by Bruce Alexander to get out of the way of that ball. Maxwell a little wild on a hook shot, and we get a foul. It's going to go against the Celtics. Boston 0 for 6, Rick, so far here in the third quarter.
And Detroit has scored 8 straight and made it a ball game.
Well, the Pistons came in here winners of 8 in a row. Tyler pops out, buries it. 78-74.
Make it 10 straight for Detroit. And Boston, outside of the Parrish layup and maybe one of Larry's shots outside, they haven't really been getting great shots.
Maxwell hits. The Cedric set shot.
A throwback to the old days.
Long. Doesn't waste any time in answering on the other end. He's got a dozen. 80-76. DJ. Oh.
Nice quick pull-up.
These guys could be playing with a 15-second shot clock out here tonight. Max the steal underneath, but he had a foot on the end line.
Little schoolyard basketball, up and down the floor. We have not been in danger of the 24-second clock running out yet.
Isaiah missing from the corner. Nice job by Tyler, and he throws it right back up. Lambier got it.
A couple of extra shots at it.
You bet. 3 times on the offensive board, 82-78. Ames to Bird. No. Knocks down, no call.
A little bit of contact. Certainly enough to draw a foul.
Isaiah looking for the open man. It's Tyler. And he hits.
5-on-4 break that time, and Isaiah just took his time, found the open man, and Tyler connected.
7:59 to play here in the third quarter, and all of a sudden, we got ourselves a basketball game. Our score, Boston 82, Detroit 80. We'll be back. Well, I guess we've decided to stay.
Well, Casey called a quick 20-second timeout to try and get things settled down and get his offense back in gear and remind his troops to keep the Pistons off the boards.
No changes by Casey Jones. The Celtics will stick with the same lineup. Isaiah Thomas already has 5 assists here in the third period. Kid can play the game.
There's never been any doubt about that.
Max looks. Parrish out to help out. Bird a screen for Robert. Short in the jumper. Rebound comes back to him and he hits.
Good follow-up by Parrish. Lambier just, as soon as Parrish took the original shot, just went for the boards.
Isaiah finds John Long all alone.
He's a good open floor shooter.
He really can't fill it up.
You got to locate him early, particularly the way he's going
82.
now.
DJ left open this time. Takes it in the lane. Short. Offensive board. Dennis has got it. Rebound off to Tyler. Pistons with a chance to tie on the break. Isaiah off to Lambier again.
We just saw that play a couple of minutes ago.
14 points for Lambier. Tied at 84. Bird dumps it off. Gets it back. Into Parrish. A little too hard. Out of bounds. Detroit ball and a chance for the lead.
Here's that last Detroit basket. Isaiah penetrates again. Finds Lambier on that same left wing, and Lambier lays it in.
Detroit has outscored Boston 20-6 here in the third. Tyler, a couple of fakes, no. Benson the rebound. Goaltend on Parrish, and Detroit's on top by 2.
Detroit has been successful because they're getting more people involved in the offense. They're getting the ball to the big people, and some of the big people are coming through with it. Plus, they're running. They're getting good opportunities. And Boston has had nothing go right for them offensively.
Ainge fouled on the way through, no call. Bird can't get it to go, and he will pick up the foul. It looked like Danny got banged on the way by there.
Yeah, Danny penetrates. Good, strong penetration. The ball gets slapped loose right into the hands of number 33, who gets fouled. Little offense by accident. But when your shots aren't going in from the floor, your outside shots, the best move is to take it to the hoop and at least get yourself on the foul line, and that can shake some of the cobwebs loose.
Kevin McHale back in, and Cedric Maxwell will go to the bench with 6:16 to play here third. Larry gets the roll on that one.
The shooter's roll.
26 points for Bird. We're tied at 86.
Here's that pick and roll.
Yeah. Ainge got back on Isaiah. Great pass to Benson. What a feed.
He knew exactly where Benson was. It was just a matter of how he was going to get the ball to him.
Tyler is called for the foul outside as he reached in on Bird.
Here's that pass from Isaiah with the penetration. Throws it off of McHale's right hip.
Yeah. Larry quick underneath, couldn't get the easy one. Rebound Lambier. They're not falling for the Celtics in this quarter, that's for sure. They're 3 for 14. Meanwhile, the Pistons are on fire.
Yes, they are. Everything they're throwing up is going in.
15 assists for Isaiah Thomas in this ball game.
And we've got a quarter and a half to go.
Bird coming around. Larry's going to keep putting it up there.
The layup, the easy in-close shots won't go, so I'll go out to about 30 and make that one.
Isaiah stutter step. DJ, a big rebound. Both of these clubs just running back and forth at each other. Lambier the board. Dennis stripped him. Won't go. McHale the follow.
Dennis stayed right in there and kept that thing alive.
Benson back the other way. McHale the rebound. Loose on the floor. Who's got it and who's got the foul? Alexander with the whistle.
It's going to stay.
Foul's going to go on Ainge.
Well, McHale grabs the rebound. Isaiah slaps it loose. McHale goes to the floor to get it. Isaiah winds up with it, and Danny gets him in a headlock. Pistons the last couple of times down have taken some quick shots and maybe some ill-advised shots. And the Isaiah one from deep, from about 25, was not a good shot, and the last Benson shot wasn't a real good one.
There's Lambier burying it.
And that's not a real good shot in that situation, but he nailed it.
18 now for Lambier. We said he had to pick up his scoring in the second half. He did. Robert got 2 back.
Good strong move to the middle. And again, the Celtics are looking for Robert down low.
19 for Parrish. Isaiah, hoop-de-doo. Got it. Good grief. 21 points and 15 assists for Isaiah Thomas on the night. Detroit by a hoop. McHale spins for 2. This is a shootout of the first order, Rick. Isaiah, back and forth stutter step.
And it doesn't show any signs of letting up either.
Long, back to Thomas, outside jumper. No, Bird keeps it alive to Parrish. Now Larry will bring it up himself. Tyler comes out to meet him, goes into McHale. Spins on Curran.
Last 2 times the Celtics have gone to McHale. He's responded. Again, when your offense sputters, you go inside with it.
18 for Kevin McHale. 96-94. Celts by 2. We'll be back.
No matter what you see, or what you hear, or what you read, the game isn't over until the Globe's here.
Can you save me some real money on a new truck?
Yes, yes we can.
How about $1,200?
We're gonna give you the best we can.
How?
Yes, yes we can.
With 8.8% financing.
We're New England Nissan men.
You can save from $600 to $1,200 on any of these great Nissan trucks because we're offering 8.8% financing on every new model.
We're New England Nissan men.
$1,200.
Yes, we can. Yes.
I kind of laughed when Robin asked me to do an Escort commercial. You see, I'm 6'9". An Escort's about 4'6". When Robin gave me this Escort with these special options at this price, well, I had some face to save. So I called this number and told Robin straight out, I'd rather drive this Escort than sell it to somebody else. Sorry.
Welcome back to Hartford, everybody. 96-94. Celts by 2. Isaiah Thomas having himself a quarter. When you're hot, you're hot.
Little hot dog here. Little schoolyard. Somebody got up there and got a hand on the rim, but the thing still went in.
Now Isaiah has now gone to the bench. He is 10 assists here in the third quarter, only 4 off the NBA record for a quarter. Here's Chuck Daly's going to give him a bit of a blow, though. We'll see how long he stays down. Boston's lead 14 at the half, down to 2. Bird wants to backdoor Puritan, and we've got a whistle and a foul. It'll be on McHale as he was holding Puritan off. 9th turnover on the Celtics.
Well, I don't think it was a foul. I think he called the 3-second violation. Okay. That time Puritan did a nice thing defensively. He fronted McHale, made the pass a lot tougher.
Lambeer shooting like he's got the hot hand. He was 5 for 5 before that one. And a jump ball, Tyler and Ainge going down.
Good hustle play by Danny Ainge. As soon as the ball hit the floor, he went after it. Here's the Lambeer shot. Rebound gets slapped around. As soon as the ball hits the floor, Danny's right on it. Hits the floor. Of course, he used Tyler as a cushion.
Tap was controlled by John Long. Long forcing it up. Rebound. Harris has got it. Celts looking to stretch it out to 4. 2:42 to play here in the third.
Celts are looking for Kevin again down low, and Puritan is still trying to front him. We've got a foul. It's on Terry Tyler.
Yeah. Just the 4th on the team, so the Celts will inbound. Comes to Bird. Again, they'll try to work on that McHale-Puritan matchup.
What they've got to do is swing the ball to the other side and let Kevin hold the position and establish the low post on the other side of the court, and they'll get him pretty easily.
Danny got hammered on the way through, so he'll be at the line. Vinnie Johnson picks up that foul. So Ainge with 9 points in the ball game will be shooting 2. ML Carr checks in, and Dennis Johnson goes to the bench. Danny rolls them both home. Boston by 4. Touch of breathing room anyway. Vinnie Johnson. Good, and a foul.
What was that you said about a touch of breathing room?
Just disappears.
Here's the Vinnie Johnson move. The quick pull up. Gets bumped by Ainge, but it doesn't throw a shot off.
4th foul on Danny. And it's back to a 1-point game. 16 points for Vinny on the night. 98-97 Boston. Bird, who has been quiet, Puritan the steal. Detroit with a chance to go back up.
2 minutes.
Here's Vinnie Johnson. Streak shooter. Thinks he's hot. He's going to throw it up often. There's a traveling violation on Terry Tyler.
Boston played pretty solid defense that time and forced the turnover. The last couple of times down, Boston has tried to force it into Kevin McHale. They might be better off looking somewhere else and let Kevin establish himself.
Well, they looked at Kevin again. He was called for a travel. Turnovers now at 11, and again Detroit has a chance to go out in front with 1:40 to play.
Chuck Daly is upset. He wants the offensive foul called, but he's not going to get it this trip.
Bill Lambier hits from the corner.
Boy, he doesn't hesitate. As soon as he's got an inch of daylight outside, he fires it.
They go to Parrish. Paces up on Lambier. No. Loose ball. Tyler. Stolen by Bird. Off to McHale. 20 points for McHale. Give Larry the assist.
Good break for the Celtics.
Vinnie Johnson slowing it down. This is as slow as anybody's come across half court. About an hour.
He wasn't slowing it down. He was just setting himself up.
Looking for his spot. There's been a lot of that tonight. A lot of the guy who brings it up throws it up. Comes to Bird. Quick shot, Larry. He's got 30.
The answer man.
Yeah. Boston by 1. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Vinnie Johnson. Nice block. Hale got a piece of it. Vinnie got the rebound.
Great block by McHale coming from the weak side, but Vinnie Johnson stayed right with it and put it in.
Both Benson and Wedman have been at the scorer's table for a while, but people keep throwing the ball in. It keeps coming the other way. And it doesn't look like they're going to get in here at the end of the third quarter. The Celtics have isolated the floor for Bird.
They're hopefully trying to pick up an illegal defense call.
Larry pops out, throws it up, in and out, tapped in by McHale. 22 for Kevin. Final 2 seconds of the quarter. Vinnie Johnson. No. And Boston leads with a 1-point lead. We've played 3 here in Hartford. It's the Celtics 104, Detroit 103. We'll be back.
Where can you see the Celtics look to repeat as NBA champions? Where can you find the Whalers taking aim at their first Stanley Cup? Where can you find the Cosmos gunning for the gold? The answer is not trivial. It's Sports Channel. Play Championship Pursuit only on Sports Channel, where you get 90 games of the Celtics, Whalers, and Cosmos that you just can't see anywhere else. Championship Pursuit. Play it only on Sports Channel.
That's Jenny, but that's not Jenny's dad. If she gets into that car, that may be the last time you'll see Jenny. I'm McGruff, the crime dog. See those kids? Every day in this country, 60 kids disappear. Some run away, but a lot are kidnapped by strangers, or even by people they know. So write to McGruff and teach your kids to protect themselves. Help, take a bite out of crime.
Lord Stanley's Cup is one of the most coveted trophies in the world. NHL hockey is one of the fastest games today. Each year, the top teams battle it out for the chance to skate with and drink from the Stanley Cup. Don't miss the action and excitement of hockey's greatest moments. Sports Channel's Stanley Cup Highlight Series comes your way with recaps of the best games and the great series on the best of Eastern sports, Sports Channel.
Crystals, 521 Washington Street, your only place to shop for footwear, announces its semi-annual sale. Crystals, featuring New England's largest selection of men's footwear, has slashed all its prices. Save on names like Giorgio Bertini, Pierre Cardin, Peoples. Ladies, save on the latest styles by Nichols, Nine West, Nina. Sneakers for the entire family, such as Nike, Adidas, Puma, have been drastically reduced. So hurry to the new look Crystals, 521 Washington Street, Boston, or 135 Harvard Avenue, Alston.
Welcome back at Hartford, everybody. We are just underway in the fourth. Ainge is out there along with M.L. Carr, Scott Wedman, Kevin McHale, Cedric Maxwell. Both clubs have gone to their benches here for the start of the fourth quarter. Ainge, good feed to M.L.
Nice give and go. Danny saw the trap coming to him. ML made a good cut to the hoop, and Danny delivered the pass.
His basket of the night for Mel comes at a good time. Boston's lead back to 3. McHale's got Curitin outside. ML, the quick hands on Isaiah, and they're going to call ML with the foul. Made a nice play to knock it away.
That could have gone either way, because
yeah, sure could.
When that ball was loose, both of them grabbed onto the other.
Isaiah now tries to direct a few people to where he wants them. Vinnie Johnson comes around the screen, gets the ball. Nice look and pass to Curitin. McHale is there for the block. Good play by about 3 players on that. Yeah. 2 in the blue and 1 in the white. Maxwell popping out. McHale wants it. And the foul, I think, is going to be on Major Jones. ML threw one in just for grins.
Schultz is still looking to go to Kevin McHale on it. Here's the replay. Maxwell, once he couldn't get Kevin, tried to establish something on his own and create something. Ran into a block of granite and Mr. Major Jones.
McHale turns, faces up on Curitin. Earl gives him some room. Kevin hits. Kevin is 6 out of 6 here in the second half. Isaiah off to Curitin, misses the layup. ML the board. Watch out, Isaiah's coming. Slaps it away at the last minute. Wedman tracks it down. Boston's lead up for 5, looking for 7. Wedman knocks it home.
But he looked inside first, and once he saw that that was shut off, he took it himself.
So the Boston bench has responded here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Isaiah outside for 2. He's got 23. Still have visions of this coming down to a shootout between Isaiah and Larry down the stretch. Maxwell, no. Here comes Thomas. Little stutter step. Long rebound out to Ainge. Cross court Wedman. Scott's got the shot. Buries it.
That one extra pass. Ainge found Wedman. Whereas down the other end the last time, Isaiah took the long bomb and didn't make it.
Daly right on the verge of a timeout, kind of get up there and walked up, and then it looked like he changed his mind and went back to the bench. Let's see if that strategy works. Vinnie Johnson gets 2.
Left Maxwell in the dust.
Boy, when Vinnie makes up his mind,
he is an awfully tough one-on-one player.
Both Long and Lambier are at the scorer's table, so Chuck Daly has decided not to stay with the bench that long. McHale spins Curitin around. Max trying to keep it alive, and Wedman and Ainge a good job to track it down. Celtics hustling themselves on the offensive board. Maxwell and Major Jones. And Knox throws it in. They say no. The foul will be on Major Jones before the shot. Celtic bench looking for the continuation call.
Could have been. We've seen it before.
Yes, we have. There goes Major Jones to the Detroit bench. Tyler back in, Lambier back in, Long back in. So in effect, the starting 5 out there for Detroit as we look at Casey Jones, who's going to stay with the bench players a little longer. Here's ML, off to Ainge, down low Maxwell. On Curitin this time. Tapped up and in by McHale.
Maxwell's made some real good moves to the hoop. He just hasn't had the roll. They haven't gone in. That time, McHale followed it nicely and put it in.
McHale's had himself a whale of a ball game. Long around the screen. Ainge the rebound. Foul Lambier.
Lambier saying to himself, only guards get away with that chop. They always catch the big guy. There it is.
A little more graceful, he might have pulled it off. Fourth foul on Lambier. 8:09 to play in the game. Celtic lead is 7. Ames waves ML over. Celts down to 10 on the shot clock. Danny. Loose ball. Isaiah's got it. Bullet pass. Cure. And a foul will be on Maxwell, I believe.
Looked like they missed a travel on that. As soon as Curitin gets the ball, here's Isaiah. Finding Curitin on the left. 1, 2, couple extra steps.
Give it the old hop, skip, and jump. Dennis Johnson is back in, and Danny Ainge goes to the bench.
Scotty Wedman's done a good job, which has enabled Casey to give Larry Bird a little extra rest.
Curitin, his 6th point of the night.
But I think we will see number 33 back in the game before this thing is over.
Yeah, well, again, the Celts are headed for Philly, so I'm sure that Case is going to give him as many minutes on the bench as he can. Wedman. Well, Larry may sit for a while. Scott keeps knocking him home.
It's good to see Scotty get those kind of shots and get those things to fall.
Isaiah drives through in traffic. It won't fall. Tracks down the rebound. Got McHale in the air, and Kevin says nope.
But again, Detroit kept that thing alive on the offensive boards. Isaiah with good penetration, misses the layup. That thing gets bounced around. Isaiah picks it up, takes it right back in. Up fake, gets McHale up in the air, draws the foul. McHale made sure, again, that he wouldn't make the three-point play.
24 points, 16 assists, 3 steals, and 3 rebounds for Isaiah Thomas tonight. Worth the price of admission, this kid.
He sure is. He's fun to watch.
25. 116, 111. 5-point game. Final 7:10 on the clock. And Larry Bird's having himself a good 5-minute rest here in the 4th quarter. Wedman popping out. Scott's done a great job. 3 for 3 checking in here in the 4th. ML open. Got it. Boy, Celts are getting great performances out of Carr and Wedman.
Yes, they are. Experienced veterans who come in, take that shot, and make it.
Near steal by ML. Thomas comes up with it, as he usually seems to. John Long, a 3-pointer. Rebound, Wedman. Up ahead, Carr. ML on the break to DJ. Tough shot.
ML made the play.
ML's pumped.
Point guard brings it down and feeds off the left wing for the fast break basket.
14 points for Dennis Johnson. Nifty little move by ML Carr. Go get him, ML.
This Bud's for everyone who scrapes it, sprays it, and lays it on smooth.
This Bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do.
This Bud's for you.
Late in the evening, an emotion begins to stir in men. A craving for excitement that can be satisfied only one way. ESPN, the Total Sports Network. Big-time sports like exciting college basketball, the best in college football, professional boxing, auto racing from around the world. Something exciting even at 1 in the morning. ESPN, the Total Sports Network, where the cheering never stops.
Welcome back to Hartford, everybody. 120-111. Celts by 9 with 6.5 to play. And don't forget that NBA Weekly brings you top reports of plays, players, and highlights of the National Basketball Association. Sports Channel brings you this exclusive coverage to you immediately following this telecast tonight. That's a darn good show, so stay tuned to the best in Eastern sports in the NBA Weekly.
Celtics have shot 8 for 12 from the floor in the fourth quarter. Scott Wedman, ML Carr, 5 for 5 from the floor.
All right, Vinnie Johnson back out to Lambeer. Here's Isaiah, little up fake on DJ. The runner is blocked by Wedman. Lost it out of bounds, but a nice defensive play by Scotty Wedman.
Sure was. Helped out. Gave some help on Isaiah. Made the block. Couldn't keep it in bounds.
Tony Campbell, who just checked in, throws up a brick. Out of bounds, Celtics ball. A little quick with the shot there, Tony.
A little too quick.
A lot of time left in this one. The Pistons have shown they can score points in a hurry. ML's out there on Isaiah. Now DJ tracks it down. Vinnie Johnson on him. Runner DJ.
Nice fadeaway, too. Cleared himself of all the traffic. Put it in off the glass.
Campbell, a tough screen out there on Dennis Johnson. A little too tough, I guess.
That sure was. And all Tony Campbell did on that was try to protect himself and bring his arms up to protect himself. Had he taken it full on, he would have gone on his butt, but he would have gone the foul the other way.
DJ is kind of swallowed up by Vinnie Johnson down low. McHale tried to hit ML on a cut. McHale unable to hit. There were 3 seconds on a shot clock. That's why he threw that up, and it'll be Detroit ball.
And Cedric Maxwell had a good shot at keeping that thing alive.
All right, Pistons are going to have to put some points together here. This is 5:20 to play. They trail by 11. Larry Bird now over at the scorer's table. That's the reaction from the crowd. Isaiah in traffic. In and a foul. This kid's got imagination, folks.
He uses the Lambeer pick, gets McHale on a switch, goes by him, comes into traffic. 4 of the 5 Celtics had a shot at him in that one sequence, and he still made the layup.
Bird and Parrish are back in for the Celtics. ML Carr stays in the ball game. Thomas now with 28. Gets his team, more importantly, back to 8. Here's Bird popping out. Campbell's got a bullet pass ML and a foul, I think, on Isaiah.
I think so. Here's the good pass from Bird. Inside, right to ML. ML goes up strong with it, and Isaiah got too much of a piece of him.
That's the 3rd on Isaiah. Both DJ and Larry Bird are over talking to Casey Jones. ML knocks it home at the line. There's Casey giving some final instructions to Larry. And ML has not missed a free throw this year. How about that in late January?
He has done an outstanding job here.
And Isaiah just lost it out of bounds off his sneaker. Six turnovers on the Pistons, who have taken very good care of the basketball tonight.
And with all the running they have done, that's surprising.
They clear out the DJ on Vinnie Johnson. Good fake. Couldn't get the shot to go, and Benson's there. Isaiah pushing it right back up. Couple of fakes by Isaiah. Couldn't get the roll. Loose. Puritan tracks it down. Vinnie Johnson's turn. Hits it.
An extra opportunity, though.
24 points for Vinnie Johnson, so they've got 52 out of the backcourt of Thomas and Johnson.
But their work on the offensive boards had kept them in it.
Pistons still in this one at 8. Out to Bird. Good pass to Parrish. Couldn't convert. Knocked out of bounds. Celtics will keep it. Nifty look by Bird.
That sure was. Good pass. Unfortunately, the Chief wasn't able to convert on it.
Loops it into the Chief again. Lets him fly by and drops it home. Here's Puritan. Tough two. Detroit still within shouting distance here at 8. The Celts taking their time. We're down to 3:28 left to play in the game.
Celts at this point want to make sure they get a good shot.
Here's one. Into Parrish. Rebound. ML. Blocked by Puritan. Lambier's got it. Good hustle, though, by ML on the offensive board.
It was. Tried to give one of those old Don Nelson type fakes.
Isaiah off to Benson, who misses. Vinnie Johnson, yes, and a foul. So again, Detroit, both clubs really, Rick, are just hammering each other on the offensive board.
Here's the replay. Isaiah with the penetration. Benson misses the shot. Vinnie Johnson with a strong offensive rebound. Here it is from a different angle. Watch Vinnie Johnson get up. And then Waring, Kevin McHale, who's trying to hold him down, he still made the layup.
He's got 27 points on the night. And Casey Jones wants a timeout. 3:04 to play in the ball game. And the Celtic lead is down to 5.
Can you show me something sexy in red?
Yes, yes, we can.
The Nissan 200 SX.
We're gonna give you the best we can. Yes, yes, we can. You want a great car? We're your New England Nissan men.
Come on in and check out the sleekest, sexiest, most sophisticated new 200 SX Nissan has ever dreamed of.
Yes, we can. We're your New England Nissan men.
How about blue?
Yes, we can. Yes.
For nearly 200 years, Fleet National Bank has been a resource to Rhode Island. But to see what Fleet's doing today, you have to look all across New England. Out here, you'll see how Fleet's helping with everything from lines of credit to construction financing for all kinds of businesses. So as you look at all that Fleet's doing in Rhode Island, in Connecticut, and here in Boston, you'll see that Fleet's a resource to all New England. Fleet is New England's business resource.
It took winter a while to get here, but now, whew, is there anyone who was not ready for summer? Here at Barbres Buick Datsun and Lynn, we're so ready that we're giving away free air conditioning right now in the middle of winter. That's right, a free air conditioning is yours for the asking on any 1985 Buick you buy this month. So don't wait for summer. Take advantage of this red-hot Barbres deal now. You'll thank yourself for a real cool move in July.
The Ace Award-winning series Sports Probe comes your way on Sports Channel Friday night, January 31st at 9:30. This weekly series features face-to-face confrontations between prominent sports personalities and a panel of journalists. That's Sports Probe coming up Friday night at 9:30 here on Sports Channel. We've got 3:04 to play here in Hartford. Mike Gorman along with Rick Weitzman, 126, 121. Boston's lead is 5. Liam Beer, Thomas, Curitan, Johnson and Benson out there for Detroit. The Celts have got DJ, ML, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. It goes to Bird. Larry, a runner. No. Rebound to Curitan. Club can get to within 3. Isaiah, pull up. Top shot, won't go. Lambier, nice job in the offensive board, and it'll be Detroit ball. Lambier was right in the middle of McHale and Parrish.
He sure was, and he just pulled his way in to get that offensive rebound. Here's the shot that Thomas misses. Here's Lambier fighting for that rebound.
Back live, Isaiah, top of the key. Lambier pumps out. Misses, tap won't go, tap again goes, and it's a 3-point game, 126-123.
Vinnie Johnson kept that alive on the left side. Missed the shot, but there was Lambier again.
These guys just won't go away. McHale looking for somebody. Parrish comes out, down low, ML, stripped by Thomas. Puritan's got it. ML unsuccessfully pleading his case with John Vanek. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. The Pistons within a 3-point field goal. Here's Lambier. 1-point game.
That little pick and roll. Both players went to Isaiah. He found it. Lambier open, and Lambier nailed it.
9 straight points for the Pistons here. Celts go back to Bird. Tapped in by McHale. 28 points for Kevin McHale. Isaiah outside.
Not a good shot in that situation.
Tracked down by McHale in the corner. Final 1:14 now, and the Celts will take a little time off the clock. ML Carr calling a play on the opposite side of the floor from DJ. Bird is trying to post up Benson. They give it to Larry. Couple of fakes. Another fake. Fall away. No, Bird has just gone cold here in the second half.
Excellent defensive work that time, Kent Benson. He stayed home, wouldn't go for any of Larry's fakes, and forced Larry into a shot that he didn't really want to take.
Pistons have called a timeout here with the ball and 52 seconds left, trailing by 3, 128 to 125. ML Carr, who played brilliantly here in the fourth quarter, has gone to the bench, and Danny Ainge has come in. Don't forget, exciting thoroughbred horse racing comes your way all year long here on Sports Channel. That's Racing from Suffolk Downs, 5 nights a week. See a complete recap of all the day's action, plus inside news that comes direct from the track. Don't miss the excitement of Racing from Suffolk Downs. Rick never does, and it's only here on Sports Channel.
We've got 52 seconds to go. The Celts have a 3-point lead. Detroit has the ball. There is still an awful lot of time left, and I'm sure
you go for 3, or you just go for the tough 2 and hope for the foul.
Go for the 2. Go for the 2 right now from Detroit's point of view. Let Isaiah create something. Maybe give him a pick and roll with Lambier. Work that 2-on-2 type of interchange that has been successful for them. And then if you miss, then you got to scrap and scratch to try and get the ball back. But if you make it, 1-point ball game, and Boston,
you're going to get the ball back again.
Yeah, but Boston, I'm sure, will come down each time looking for a good shot, whether they go to Bird or Parrish or McHale down low. You know,
McHale's been the man in the second half. Bird, after hitting 8 of his first 10 shots in this ball game, has missed 10 of his last 12. Detroit 3-point shooters, should they go that route, Isaiah Thomas has taken the most. He's taken 54 of them and made 15. Lambier, remarkably enough, is the second best 3-point shooter on the team.
Not past the box. Stay in here, Larry. Give him some room. All the way up.
Only 3 players on this club have even made 3-pointers. Thomas Lambier and Vinnie Johnson. Celts, good defense on the inbounds pass. Puritan gets it to Benson. Lambier takes it. No. Loose. Out of bounds. Detroit got it back with 44 seconds.
Well, you were right on the strategy. It looked like they went for the 3-point shot to try and tie it up right away. Frankly, I'm surprised they did it, because there was plenty of time. 52 seconds to go. They had enough time to take a 2-point shot and get the ball back.
Well, we've got 44 seconds now with a fresh 24.
And they got the ball.
This is one of these situations where I would guess now they want to get off a shot fairly quickly so that they know if they play good defense, they can get the ball back again.
Oh, they'll get the ball back again regardless of what they do here. It'll be interesting to see if they go for the 3-pointer again or try and get a deuce. And I would think, again, that they'll try to go for the 2-pointer, but I was wrong the first time. I might be wrong this time.
The odds are in your favor now. Isaiah going for 3. Got it. 31 for Isaiah. We're tied at 128. So after about 2 hours and 23 minutes, it comes down to 1 possession of the basketball. DJ. Got Vinny in the air, just lost the ball, got it back, takes it in traffic, and is fouled on the drive. DJ wanted that one, Rick.
He sure did, and I think he had McHale set up on a low post when he went in. Finally.
Hey, yeah, I'm about to end it right here, y'all. I had to take care of some stuff real quick. But, yeah, I'm definitely be back on. Definitely look out for video. It's dropping. Definitely will be dropping a video tonight. But, appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing me, man. But for now, man, I'm out. I love y'all.